Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. We've made it to this day, day 24 in this countdown. I know a lot of you tonight would probably be expecting the family Christmas Eve Tecmo Super Bowl tournament. And unfortunately, I cannot bring that to you today. The family didn't meet up like normal. Maybe tomorrow's a possibility. Wouldn't be a huge tournament, but if you do enjoy the family Christmas Tecmo Super Bowl tournament, then maybe we'll have something for you tomorrow. But today it just didn't happen. You guys kind of know what the situation is with everything going on. Don't know how we're worse off this year than last year, but that's what it is. So this is NBA 2K2, the last version of the NBA 2K series on the Dreamcast. I picked this up from Video Games Then and Now, and I've been opening up a beer on each of these, and I'm thirsty right from the start here. So I'm going to open this 24th beer. This series has been fun to do, bringing you some different games. I did look up, I have this game on NBA 2K2 on PlayStation 2 as well, which is probably why I didn't buy it. Oh, this one's awesome for the Retro Sports Gamer channel. Armchair Quarterback. It looks like it has Green Bay colors. It's a copper lager. Three Sheeps Brewing. What's up, Adam? How's it going? Thanks for joining the chat. So we're going to crack this open right away. Oh, man. That did not feel good. I don't know why this one's so hard to get open. And I just got an awesome book here. The Game Console 2.0 by Evan Amos from my brother-in-law's family. What's up, Benzino? Yep, Merry Christmas to you. And so it has all the game consoles in it. And this here is the 6th generation, the Dreamcast, and it kicks off from the start. It says 1998, that's when it came out in Japan, but in the US it came out in 1999, 9/9/99. But yeah, I think this is my favorite generation, just with all the variety on the Dreamcast, Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. So this is an awesome coffee table book, and it's a good reference guide to all the gaming consoles and when they came out and what generation they're in. It's the Game Console 2.0. What's up, Eli? I mean, I'm doing all right today. We pulled together a Christmas Eve at my house. I need some practice on hang time. Yeah, I could pick that up pretty quick. Merry Christmas to you, Hunter Iggy and Eli the Wolf. What's up, Jason? Thanks for coming on in and viewing NBA 2K2 tonight. And let's see the options. We're going to go and probably just play Pro. Let's see, All-Star. Yeah, we'll just play on Pro. 5 minutes is always good. And let me know what teams you guys want to see. What's up, Infamous Smoke? Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, I hope it happens tomorrow. It's still up in the air. A lot of it, you know, obviously out of my control, but I hope it does happen. And so yeah, just let me know the NBA teams that you want me to play with. There's always been a big presence on Christmas Day with the NBA. I'm sure there is again this year. It's like usually triple headers going on. I don't watch any more of the NBA, but I have good memories of the sport and watching some games on Christmas Day. What's up, Patrick? Merry Christmas. Really? The Dreamcast is your favorite console of all time? It certainly has enough to play it all the time. No, I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow something. It's either going to be a small family Tecmo Super Bowl tournament, um, or something else. So Smoke's saying Adam wants to see Raptors. He's saying Lakers versus Mavs or Spurs versus Suns. You know I like using the Raptors, so I'll throw one of Smoke's teams in there. Well, I'll probably play a couple games tonight, so we see Mavericks in there twice. So we'll get the Mavericks in. Go Raptors Mavericks. I think that's a good matchup. Thoughts on Anthony Davis and LeBron getting re-injured? Not too much, to be honest with you. Obviously, those two guys being out is going to make it rougher for the Lakers, but other than that, that's pretty much it. All right, let's change these logos. The Raptors. I think these are the Hang Time logos, if I'm not mistaken.
North of the border, we're in Toronto, Ontario. Hello, everyone. I'm Bob Steele, and with me is Rod West. Before we get rolling,
not that team.
For the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups. At the guard position.
So graphics are pretty good in this. Michael Finley from Wisconsin. Nets would go to the finals and get swept every year. Hey, they were fun getting there, though. The combination of kids passing plus the high flying of Kenyon Martin and Richard Jefferson. And they had Kittles, too. He was more of a shooter. But, yeah, they put on a show. Dark times for the East. Let's see what we got coming in with the Raptors. I think, yeah, Jason, it seems like the way sports are going, they can't not stop talking about it or shutting down the league and everything. So that's why I don't watch personally, and I could get deeper into it. But, yeah, I mean, I saw the NHL shut down again. Oh, yeah, putting on the Pistons. Yeah, that Nets team was good. Yeah, it's probably why I didn't care too much to get this one on the Dreamcast initially, because it was on all the other systems, and I already have it on PS2. Oh, yeah, Keith Van Horn. He was on those Nets teams. He was more of a shooter, not a high flyer type. But wasn't he like right before that? Or maybe he was on one of those teams? Yeah, I mean, I am thankful to have these great repertoire of sports games to go back to when I really enjoyed watching and being a fan of sports, but that's about as far as it goes for me. So this is when they still were trying to get veterans, so I got Akeem Olajuwon as the center. This didn't work out for them at the time. Let's see the TV view. I never play on the full. I think TV should be fun. Side TV. Let's just try TV. No, maybe side will be better. Seems like the camera's a little slow. Yeah, that's too zoomed out.
Nowitzki.
Let's go back to TV. Nets died when the tackle basketball era hit, when it was all Pistons, Spurs, Pacers, first one to 70 wins, 70 points. Yeah, I remember the low scoring NBA in the 90s.
Peterson inbounds the ball.
So the camera kind of rotates. Oh no, I don't want it to zoom in when I'm. Well, I guess that's not bad.
It's
But that
1-on-1.
zooms in way too much.
Fires. Nowitzki from 19. Sinks it.
Yeah, Kirk, I'm still doing those roster breakdowns. December, I kind of just went with the days of Christmas. And then I'll get back to doing the roster breakdowns and probably the fantasy draft. So you'll see
It's just
a lot of Madden coming up. Side view, zoom it in. All right, I'll try that. Never was a fan of the free throws in this. TV view's not bad. Yeah, it's not the same when you're younger, exactly. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's go side. Oh yeah, I could zoom. I want to go the other way though. Maybe 4 is good.
Peterson throws it in.
That's better. Oh, I thought I was getting to the hole.
Pass it underneath.
Carter with the dunk.
Fingers it through the net.
Thanks for the tip, DPS. I didn't notice that on the bottom.
If you can back it up.
No, it wasn't the first console to have internet. It was the first one that I know of that came with it out of the box, though. One thing you want to look up is this thing that you could use on Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo called the X-Link. It's pretty impressive, and I even like the user interface of it, but it basically was a cartridge you kind of plugged into, kind of like Sonic and Knuckles, if you ever seen that cartridge. And then you could play on the internet with it. It would hook up via dial-up, and you could play like NBA Jam and the sports games all on the internet with the. I might even be getting it wrong. The X-Link. Is it called something else? I know it's X something. I kind of want to look it up now. If you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the NBA. I used to love the NBA, but I can't watch it anymore.
3-point spread on the scoreboard. Fires. Unbelievable. He nails another one.
Kurt Warner's got a movie coming out? I didn't know about that.
1 point separating the teams.
Trying to get Carter loose with the spin. Oh, Davis with a huge offensive rebound.
The Raptors track it down and get control. Drops it into the low post. Carter with the
X-Band. Thank you, Eli the Wolf. Yes, the X-Band. I knew it was X something. Man, Eli, he's really knowledgeable of different things. The X-Band is what I was talking about. Yeah, look up the X-Band. There was some people who tried to get it back on the internet too. And I was really interested in reading up on it for a few months. I'm like, is this really possible? I would love this to play, people on Super Nintendo and Genesis online. But due to various changes in technology with the internet lines, it wasn't possible. I don't know. I might switch back to the TV view. I thought it was kind of cool with some of the camera angles. This is pretty zoomed out on some of the views. I'll switch it after the quarter's over. Mo Pete, Michigan State. Trying to dribble. Owen's on Carter. Still bricks it. Thank goodness for Antonio Davis. Yeah, look it up. Parasec? Yeah, I mean it does. Really, honestly, the cool thing about the X-Band, look it up. Like the user interface, and they had like a ranking system, which, you know, these internet options to play games today on emulators don't have that built in, whereas this had like a built-in ranking system and everything, and then you could even talk to people. Yes, there's like a maybe half-hour documentary someone made on the X-Band. It's really good. I forgot the YouTube channel's name, but it's there. Mo Pete, Flintstone legend. What's up, Felipe? Merry Christmas. See, that's something I didn't know, Eli, that there was an X-Band on the Saturn. Let's go back to TV. Let's see what Swivel looked. No way. Yeah, the TV one was pretty cool. Mo Pete for 3. Wrestling with gaming, yes. That sounds like the right channel.
Now that's how you play the game. You gotta love how he just slices through the D sweet spot. No fear at all.
Harder misses it from the right block.
It's a little harder to play on the TV view, but I think it's definitely way better for viewing from your end. It's thinking. Do you hear it thinking? It's really cranking away. Wow, we got Stevie Nash on me. Back that guy down. Mo Pete the lefty. Not there. Merry Christmas. Oh, DPS the Tecmo King. Folks met on online gaming and married. I guess it happens, but I have not, I don't think I've ever met a woman from online gaming.
The Raptors recover it. 7 on the shot clock. Carter misses the tray.
Yeah, it makes less sense for the X-Band to come out on the PC, because it already connects to the internet.
He can make that shot in his sleep. I love watching this guy shoot.
I'll take Finley.
The clock winds down to 6.
Struggling in this one. The rooftop code, I have no idea.
The Mavericks bring it up court and are up a deuce.
It's called Catfish. There's definitely gamer girls now on Twitch and Twitter and stuff.
Called for the reach.
He picked the wrong time to foul right there. The shot clock was winding down, the pressure was on. There was no need to commit the foul at that point in time.
Howard with the inbound. Nowitzki can't finish the fast break.
So, is there anything much different about this one versus like the original 2K? I can't really tell you for sure. It plays very similar.
The shot clock is at 5. Even numbers. It's 2 on 2.
I think one of the coolest things that happened to the 2K series was when they added all the ESPN overlays and graphics and announcers.
The Mavericks score, and that's 10 unanswered.
See, now that looked cool. No reason you can't add
Mount Rushmore of WWE announcers.
Ball and a 4-point
I was like, is this McGrady? No, it's Chris Childs wearing number 1. Davis maybe out of his range. Yep.
Davis can't sink the jumper. The Mavericks were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. Clark in for the first time.
So
Looks fresh coming back.
I watched a lot in the Attitude Era of wrestling. So it would be like, you know, Stone Cold, The Rock, Mankind, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels.
We're down to 69.
Probably those 5 guys. Triple H was good too.
Releases. Davis pulls down another rebound. That's 4. 2-point differential between the teams.
And then you could... Did you say WWE though? Yeah. As I was thinking. Goldberg was great in WCW. If you're going back to the 80s wrestlers, then I would pick different guys. Like Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior.
Driving in. Clock down to 6.
Keon Clark.
Rebound of the game. There's 23 seconds left.
There we go. Took the lead back.
One from far beyond.
Riley, what's up?
18 on the clock.
Hang Time never came out on the Saturn.
The Mavericks.
It did come out on the PlayStation though. It's pretty good on there. It's just a little bit better on the Dreamcast.
What a shooter. This guy has some magic touch. Wow.
6 seconds left. Curry misses the 3.
Bobby the Brain Heenan.
2 seconds left.
All right, we got a close game.
Can't get the buzzer beater to fall.
If you like basketball, and of course you do, you have to like a defense like that, even when they're just
I don't know, Tim.
shut down a player of this caliber.
We've reached halftime.
I don't know what LeBron's doing.
24.
I checked out. Like I like when I say I checked out of the NBA, like I completely checked out. The most I know is when I play NBA 2K22 on the PS5 on the Mobile Extreme Gaming Bus, and I see like the different roster changes, but that's about it. Excited for Christmas? Cool. Oh man, those are some guys I don't even really know.
Comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Ric Flair. Oh, you put Randy Orton. The Legend Killer, they used to call him when he was younger.
Separating the teams. Carter is looking for the ball. It's blocked.
Gorgeous block. That's a good example.
Randy Orton was one of the last guys I liked when he was a babyface.
The clock winds down to 6. Carter thunders it through the net.
He did a great job eluding the defense.
Yeah, there was a lot of games that did come out for the Dreamcast though.
Control while executing the spin. That's the way to play the game.
Fires. It's good, and they've been out shooting their opposition pretty handily.
You're forced to watch ESPN with family and friends.
The ball
Man, you got to get some new friends if they're still watching E ESPN.
The Mavericks get the bucket, and they're now up
Just
3.
kidding. I'm sure there's some
Frozen in.
decent stuff on there.
The Raptors have it and are down
I
by
just don't
3.
have cable, so I can't even tell you what they got going.
Shoots. He gets the rebound, and he's the team.
Merry Christmas, Bradley. Good to see you in the chat. It's been a while.
Releases. Nowitzki scores his 12th point with a bucket there.
You have to be able to play better defense than that. If you
The 2000 Suns and Mavs would be at the bottom.
It's a 5-point
Oh,
game.
Carter's wide open under the
Wants the
rim.
ball.
Oh, and he misses. Why isn't he dunking it?
Rebound and now has 5. They get it down low.
Roddy Piper is one of the best heels, you're saying?
And he is taken over
They did. A lot of Dreamcast did come out on the Xbox and GameCube. So even if you missed them, I don't know. I'm playing pretty bad with this TV view. I don't know if that's what's causing it or what.
It's knocked away. The Raptors. Carter wants it down low.
They're just not making the passes that I want.
They pass it inside.
Williams over Bradley somehow.
Sweet shot. He caught the D a little off guard, nailed the easy two. Great job.
The Mavericks are up 7 and have the ball.
All right, let's get down here.
Sink the jumper.
Come on, you're letting Bradley catch up to you or Dirk?
It's loose. The Raptors recover it.
Mo Pete slamming it in. Merry Christmas to you, Dwayne.
I love watching this guy work. Showtime dunks like that show how he really loves what he's doing.
Yeah, so this, I think,
It's a 5-point.
you know, look at thinking about the game consoles. This is my favorite era of like favorite generation. Just the variety and the better graphics.
Track it down and get control.
And
The Raptors.
lately, I've had more of an interest in playing
Bradley. It's whistled.
this era. Like the graphics are good to go back to
Brutal collision right there.
compared to like PlayStation and N64 era. Gaming PC, Nintendo Switch, yeah, you're right about that. My laptop that I'm streaming on is technically a gaming laptop. I don't play games on it at all though.
With the inbound. The Mavericks.
My gaming PC days were short-lived.
Drops in his
I did game. I had the Microsoft Sidewinder
Make that shot in his sleep.
at my parents' house.
The Raptors. Taking
That's
it
the
forward.
controller. And I would get some sports games, had like Lego Racers, different things. But once games started like taking so long to download, and some of them would glitch
In the paint.
because the graphics card we had was not good enough, I kind of didn't care about it anymore.
You have to keep an eye on the clock, Bob. Even if you
Game developers definitely took more risks,
when the clock is
and it was like the sweet spot of not I guess not having to spend too much money to make games with this kind of graphics versus the AAA experience these days.
He gets it to fall.
I'm sure there's more money involved,
Inbounds the ball.
more tedious work, more people. So you could take that risk.
Touched it last, right before it went out of bounds.
What's up, Timmy?
he didn't make a crisp pass there, and it cost him, and we'll go the other way.
Tim Olson. Vince Carter from the
Drains it from 14.
free throw line.
Bradley throws it in.
The AI players of NBA 2K22. I haven't played it enough to give a good opinion on it, to be honest. I played a few games.
Clock shows 5.
It seems
He was open, but they didn't get it into him.
just like a lot of the other 2K games.
Nash gets the jumper.
You have to be able to play better defense than that. If you expect to stop a
Oh
shot,
yeah, I know that Propeller Arena player you're talking about.
Differential is 8.
Because you like flew planes into buildings or something. So that game didn't come out.
Clock down to 6.
Mo Pete? No. Avoid controversy. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Riley.
Releases. Nash gets the buzzer beater.
So Tim's saying PS1, the PS3 era was golden age for sure. Yeah, I guess you could say that, but if you're into the 16-bit graphics, I mean, Genesis and Super Nintendo were awesome. There's so many games to play on those as well. I would argue that a lot of PlayStation games and some N64 games are tough to go back to because of the graphics. Let's see if I can mount a comeback here. Have to concentrate though. Push it down.
Tough shot.
Double coverage.
In low.
Elijah with the fadeaway.
Elijah about 11 feet out. Nails it.
They wander around a lot, in your opinion? And yeah, T-Mac didn't get traded to the Magic. He signed for a big contract with the Magic.
With an 8-point lead in the ball.
Move it down.
7 on the shot clock.
Dirk? Oh, we don't need that.
And look at this shooter comparison. The guy with the most points, hey, his team is winning. Simple as that.
Like the Dream, he's got the move still. Oh, man.
Elijah can't finish the foul.
Jacob saying he has it and like it.
This one out of bounds.
Likes it. No doubt video games come a long way.
And it cost him the possession.
Making money, yeah.
Davis throws it in.
Definitely changed the business model. Yeah, I don't like that matchup first. Oh, come on, Mo Pete.
Peterson misses the wide open shot.
He had the room to shoot, and he had a good look at the rim, but he just couldn't drain it.
You still like the NBA 2K game? Yeah, I do too. I still think the players move kind of funky or
For the board.
not how I like them to move, but it overall it's a good product. The graphics are good,
Releases. Childs misses the
and
tray.
they put some care into the presentation.
Finley is asking for it in the post. Drops it into the low post.
Madden, I could
Fires.
modern Madden I could go without.
Empty, but they still hold a double-digit lead. Bradley sinks it, but has only 2 on the night.
Peller Arena you could download, put on a disc. Mo Pete in the jumper.
Score, but they're still back by double.
Yeah, definitely getting beat.
Inbounds the ball.
I don't know if the TV camera's doing it for me.
Great shot, and these guys are putting on a clinic. As you can see, they're really shooting well.
Bob, they are just on tonight. Simple as that.
Definitely harder to get by guys than like the original 2K. Should be able to hit that.
Childs buries the wide open shot.
Wide open, Bob. That's a gimme.
I do too. I mean, unless it's like a brand new experience, when you're coming out with a new sports game, I mean, really, how much are they really doing? In this era,
Nowitzki picks up his 25th point.
they were increasing the graphics each game, changing things in the gameplay. Whereas now it's like so streamlined. It's like, what are they even doing? Come on, get that offensive board.
A minute 36 on the game clock.
No, I did not know that. That would have been interesting if Halo came out on the Dreamcast.
Hands up for shooters.
The shot clock is at 5.
Play it tight offensive ball.
Computer engineering, nice.
Scorching.
He knows it too, Bob. He's asking for the ball every time he goes down court.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Let's go, defense.
It's been a while now since they announced that 2K was supposed to come out with something NFL, but I haven't really heard anything about it. I haven't looked for it.
Hey, run the offense.
56 seconds left.
So this was not my best performance,
Releases.
but I'll play another game after this.
Well, they've won the physical game. Now they got
Had to warm up.
with the mental game.
The Raptors will take a timeout here.
Kings 898's better.
Curry looks fresh coming.
I wouldn't go that far. But
Davis
considering the time,
fires.
it's what we needed.
He's got 2 from downtown.
2K reboots NFL Blitz, that would be something.
Inbounds the ball. 37 ticks left. Nowitzki takes it back out.
It's not a bad idea. A kids NFL game? That could be like a backyard 2K.
Seconds remaining. Releases.
Curry could stroke.
Point of the game. He caught them just a bit off guard, Bob, and he manages to get
Bulls redemption next, just like it did in
Bradley with the
NBA Hang Time.
Digs it.
Although the Bulls aren't going to be that good in this.
And that'll do it. Your final score for tonight's game, 55.
Blitz, jam, hoops, good cheating sports games. It did have more character. I'll give Game Day 98 that. Curry and Chandler in the lineup. Dirk, player of the game. So as you could see, it's more about the gameplay. Presentation's good, but it's not like over the top amazing. Whereas once you got the 2K4, that's when I started adding the ESPN stuff, and it was a complete presentation overhaul. I mean, I'll use the Bulls, the hometown team. Watched a lot of the Bulls back in this era. What other team do you want to see? Yeah, NBA Jam on Fire Edition. I just downloaded that on the Mobile Extreme Gaming Bus, so and people were playing it yesterday at the party I was at. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to play and stream at a bus party on Twitch. It will just be my voice commentating, and whoever I'm playing against, if the two people beat me, I'll give them a free shirt. But I'm pretty good at that game, so I don't expect it to happen, but we'll see what they do. Oh yeah, it's like 55 degrees here in Chicago, which is really warm for Christmas Day. We'll get the T-Wolves in for Eli the Wolf. The Lakers would be a tough matchup based off how I just played. The Bulls are terrible in this, so I'm going to need... The Bulls are 63 overall, so even the Timberwolves is going to be a tough challenge, but I'll take it. What's up, James Bond? Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're doing well today. Knicks Bulls is a good one. Lakers Bulls. The Lakers are probably stacked. T-Wolves, they might have like Garnett or something. We'll see. Oh yeah, 95. Screw that. I'll stick with this. Yeah, no snow. I'm just going to stick with the side camera in this one. I do think the TV view kind of screwed me up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to stream on Twitch. I do have it set up to do it on PS5 as well. Although it would be harder to do that than based off just kind of where the consoles are located. I could kind of stand at the front and play NBA Jam on Fire Edition. Go against the Grizz. This was... It's a good question. I think Floyd lasted like 3 years. 99, 2000, 2001. So yeah, it might have been Floyd still. But we'll see right now the starting lineup. Kirk saying no snow in Iowa. I'll take it. Oh, please don't bring that up. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what I say. The climate changes all the time. You have cold. The Twitch channel is Retro Sports Gamer Tom. I'm going to start trying to stream on there on like I'm gonna play NBA Jam Fire Edition to start with versus people and give my commentary. But you know I could add different games in there. You still could get Tecmo Bowl Throwback, but I think NBA Jam is just a good party game, and I've put it on at multiple parties and people will play it. So we got our test. Before he was fully, oh, this is when they had Oakley late in his career. Yeah, Retro Sports Gamer Tom, it's really hasn't seen much action in probably over a year, but it does have some followers. So if you want to see the streams when on the bus, follow that channel. Snow in California. Yep, Tim Floyd. Tim Floyd era it is. So Brad Miller. Change that camera. We'll go side. Oops. Say zoom 3 is good. Yeah, so this is the Kevin Garnett led Timberwolves with Zerbiak, Brandon. There was one year, and I don't remember if it was when they had Marbury as well, but the Timberwolves were the #1 seed in the West going into the playoffs.
You have to be able to play better defense than that. If you expect to stop a sharpshooter like him
We
from
got,
winning it, you've got to step it up.
man, Greg Anthony on the Bulls. I really hardly remember that. Our test. You don't go on Twitch. Yeah, I'll let you know. I kind of have to judge it party by party too. Like, what's the age of the people there, and do they want to play? Like, is there just an open TV to do nothing on, or do they all want to like play one player Fortnite? You get some of that too. Oakley. The master of the contest. Yeah, Meta World Peace. Garnett is just off to a hot start. Oh, Mercer. Oh, looking good. Cassell and Spree. Is that when they went to, they were the first seed? Sam Cassell, Spreewell, Garnett. Yeah, YouTube's just really a standardized service. And you know, it's pretty much YouTube. The YouTube gaming, they really didn't utilize it to its best ability. I've talked about this before, but they didn't feature the channels that were going live. They just put all the videos of everything on YouTube when you were searching, which that's kind of what killed it. Oh, doing too much. KG certainly heating up. Kevin Garnett. 4 to 5.
Gotta keep getting the hot guy the rock. That's what you need to do to keep winning.
2-point differential between the teams. It's loose.
Artest forces his way to the hole. Yeah, the Twitch for a while, yeah, I don't know. What I've always liked about YouTube over Twitch for at least the live streaming portion is YouTube just saves all the live streams, no problem. Twitch, it only gives you a certain amount of time before they delete them. But if you have a certain account, you can keep them. But it's not easy to search videos that are just sitting out there for, you know, a large amount of time like YouTube. Because the videos that always get a lot of action on this channel are like the Tecmo Super Bowl training videos, like later on, because when people get into it, they want to increase their knowledge and play, so they'll watch those videos. Oakley. I keep getting knocked away with our test get through him anyways. Yeah, Spreewell choked PJ Carlissimo a little bit. I'm sure it's not the first time, it's just the first time it got out. Starting to give out contracts to famous streamers. I remember when there was like a big guy that moved from Twitch to Mixer when they were trying to build up that. I've never got into Mixer. I do follow a lot of people on Twitch, mainly Tecmo Super Bowl guys. I used to watch more of their streams, but I don't get to it as much as I used to. Oakley half court. That looked ugly. Marcus Pfizer. I'll look. I don't hate hang time. I was looking. Oh, coach. Okay. Let's turn off the auto subs. And make some subs here. Oh, man. We're hiding all these good guys on the bench. We got to get them in. We do have Pfizer and Chandler and Curry. Let's get them all in. Chandler will put... Mercer I want to keep in. He was a good scorer for the Bulls. Greg Anthony we could take out. Our test is playing pretty good. I don't want to take him out. Eddie Robinson was kind of a bust when they signed him. But I'll put him in. Or maybe that's what I'll do. I'll put in Pfizer and then put our test at shooting guard. And then Mercer at point guard. He's a good enough dribbler. You like the Bulls logo, Riley? It was a joke of love.
There's a pretty big discrepancy in the shooting percentages here. Well, I think the difference here is tempo. When you establish the
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I guess Marbury wasn't good for the team.
3-point spread on the scoreboard. It's passed inside.
Pfizer making an immediate impact. You want the mayor, Freddie Hoiberg, in? Oh, come on, Eddie Curry. He must have been a good passer at the time on the Hornets that made Eddie Robinson look good on that team, but when he came to the Bulls, he was pretty bad. Curry backing down. Yeah, this side view's Really helping me out for the TV view.
The T-Wolves.
Feels more natural now. Well, you just take a jumper. Timberwolves really pieced some pretty good guys around Garnett for a small market team. Pfizer, come on, back him down. You can still do pretty good post-ups in this.
The spread is 7.
Carmelo, Westbrook, Marbury. You can. I don't remember what Iverson's field goal percentage was, but those 76ers teams were just built around him doing everything on offense.
Taking up court, they're up 5.
I don't think his shooting percentages were ever that great. Chandler. Eddie Curry was actually terrible on every other team besides the Bulls. He started to look like he was going to break out. They had like him and Heinrich on the team at the same time. And then he got like that heart thing they were saying. And they trade him to the Knicks, and he was just never the same on the Knicks. I think there was a problem with laziness with him. I agree. I was still watching the Bulls very aggressively when they had Hoiberg. And I remember when they fired him, it was completely uncalled for because they had all the... They were playing pretty decently, but a lot of their best players were injured for the start of that season.
They pass it underneath. Here's the break. Chandler, this is the tough
Auto spell correct? No, I don't hate it that much. It does irritate me though at times. But I turned it off once and I'm like, wow, this thing does help out more than I thought, because it like kind of
It's a 5-point game.
auto puts the word in there. Curry can back that guy down. East was horrible then, yeah.
The spread is 7.
25, 30 times a game.
Buries the jumper. Chandler inbounds the ball.
Mercer's just, he's exhausted.
5-point game.
Pfizer backing down Garnett, but horrible hook shot.
Didn't make the basket, but still lead by 5.
Now, he went to the title NBA Finals once against the Lakers, and they were completely outmatched.
Releases. Garrett can't sink the jumper. Only 25 on the game clock.
I think that was the year they had a good series with the Raptors, too.
He didn't make a crisp pass there, and it cost him, and will go the other way.
Pfizer throws it in.
Tess pretty tired, too.
They work it in. 7 seconds to shoot.
And one. Got the roll.
Artest sinks the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more.
Oh, stupid free throws.
He can't sink the free throw.
Is MJ on the game? That's a good question. I did not check.
Can't get the buzzer beater to fall.
9 times out of 10, that's 2 points.
Yeah, the defense got bailed out. A huge breakthrough.
They did win that first game against the Lakers.
Score
That is true.
to 24.
98 Bulls still on the team? No.
Chandler with the inbound.
Hank the Tank, I don't know if you checked out the fantasy draft video of Madden from yesterday, but the teams that win the Super Bowl, I'm going to send a game to. So I have a... Check out the beginning of that stream. So email me your address, RetroSportsGamerTom, and I show the games I have. You were the top scout of that team, the Redskins team that won. So I'm going to start doing that series again. But the last time I did it was like way earlier this year.
In low.
But that was the first Super Bowl winning team.
Curry misses the jump shot.
No, Harper or Kukoc aren't on the team. They're all gone at this point. They did get Oakley back from when they had him in the 80s with Jordan. When Doug Collins was the coach.
They get it down low. The T-Wolves touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Pfizer throws it in.
Mercer.
And they've been out shooting their opposition pretty handily.
Ron Harper's sons on Rutgers.
The T-Wolves have the ball and are down 7. Serbiak gets the jumper.
Beautiful move to get the deuce. I love watching this guy operate down low.
The Bulls take it up court. They're up 5.
Oh, Chandler.
Push it inside.
I didn't know he would have that force.
Buries the jumper.
I know it was January because I was had a momentum going with them last December, and then
The Bulls were the last ones to get
carried them on into January and then stopped.
That one got away from him, and it cost
But the problem was I was working remotely from where I'm sitting now, and I just didn't have the motivation to do the streaming when I was sitting in the spot all the time working. So that's over with now. So it's back to being my gaming area, which feels good. Oh, dunk on him. Yeah, your strategy worked. Pick players from Tecmo. That team won the Super Bowl. It's probably because there was a lot of experience. By Madden 2003, talking 11 years later, you got all the Tecmo Super Bowl players. That experience paid off.
The shot clock shows 5.
Oh, get Curry in there. Oh, that's a little far for him.
Curry hits front iron and out.
MJ's in the game. On the whiz. Blocked by Chandler. Oh, and then he gets the dunk anyways.
Garrett thunders it through the net.
He adds his own little signature
Mercer's
to that
tired
game.
again. Let's get the subs and then a timeout. Put Greg Anthony back in. We haven't seen the mayor. Let's put him in at point guard. Our test is pretty tired. We'll give Eddie Robinson a shot here. I don't know. Curry and Chandler are doing pretty good. I don't want to take them out. I don't know why Mercer's getting so tired. Is this really your favorite basketball game, Alex? I know you told me a while back you got rid of your Dreamcast. Iron Sheik on Twitter. Here he is, Freddie.
They work it in.
Oh, he missed it. Eddie Robinson with the steal. Oh, looking good there.
Two-hand dunk.
Beautiful spin move, Bob. Freed him up from the defense, allowed him to get the shot he wanted.
If they would have held our test in Chandler.
Court, they're down 5.
I think the Bulls kind of traded our test because they figured out he was nuts, but he played pretty good for the
3-point spread
for the
on the
Bulls.
scoreboard. Robinson wants it down.
Eddie Robinson making a big impact.
Thunders it through the net.
Hey, I love watching this guy work. Showtime dunks like that show how he really loves
NBA Legends with Bird and Magic. I'll look to see if he's on the roster after this game. Arnett, no. So this Bulls team is just loaded with a lot of early draft picks. Hoiberg hits the three. Yeah, I really like the early 2K games. The players still move like that arcade control. I love that. At some point, I don't know what year it was, they started moving a little bit more sluggish and slow, like do the pivots and everything. Oh, the Atari paddles. Freddie Hoiberg, 2 threes. See that action replay. Yeah, the Bulls were not trying to keep J.R. Smith. Giants on winning run. Deion Sanders is on the Giants. Yeah, Artest and Rose were in the same deal. I like NFL Fever. I think it's really good. I think it's about the third best of that era. It's got good commentary. You see the subs. Everyone looks good. Freddie Hoiberg is nailing them. Might as well leave him. Oh, yeah, that was a horrible trade. LaMarcus Aldridge for Tyrus Thomas. I wanted him to keep Aldridge at the time. Tyrus Thomas just never got like full control of his body. Like he's just super athletic, lanky. At times he could make really impressive blocks and dunks. Hoiberg, wow. But he never like settled into like a good solid jump shot, or he didn't have a good pace to his game. Where Aldridge just became super polished as a scorer and player. Is Aldridge still playing on the Spurs? Pfizer is not backing down. Anyone checked out Ron Artest's rap album before? I think I've heard a few songs. Big Baby. Oh yeah, Big Baby Davis. Big Baby Davis had a better pace to his game than Tyrus Thomas. I remember him playing on the Celtics with some of those that championship team. Oh, that was ugly, but it happened. Aldridge is on the Nets now. I didn't know that. Does he start or come off the bench? I know he's older now. Man, Eddie Robinson. Big goof Bryant Reeves. Oh, he had a heart issue. Garnett with the little jumper. It's looking really good, like I'm going to win this one.
We've got ourselves a tight matchup.
Much improved over the first game, just took a little bit.
But the D had just enough to stop it.
Haven't had as hard of time getting around players or getting to the rim.
They push it inside.
Curry.
Nothing new here. He continues to have his shots fall.
What a shooter. This
Sandy Falcon.
wow.
It's Ken Griffey winning run. Man, I wish winning run had the actual MLB players. That would make it just incredible.
Can't sink the jumper.
That is such smart defense when you're on the inside. And frankly, that wasn't his best work.
Regular heartbeat issue.
Shoots.
That's not good.
Bricks the open shot.
Now you're going to see that shot go in most of the time. Big break for the defense.
He gets the rebound, and he's the team leader.
What's up, large man?
Up on the board.
A minute 19
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you too. Man, that's not something I looked too much up about Deion Sanders in baseball games.
gorgeous block.
Oh, Hoiberg's getting tired.
Defense of the NBA.
The Bulls have it, and they're on a 19-6 run. The T-Wolves touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Garrett really
Yeah, Zerbiak, he had some solid seasons. He might even made an all-star game.
Chandler with the inbound.
He could shoot, score. He was more than just a shooter. He wasn't like a Kyle Korver. He can actually do more with his game.
I would expect to see some starters starting to come out of this game.
Yeah, Bo Jackson, once he had that hip surgery,
Only
he was
45
just
on
all
the game.
power.
Barnett sinks it in and stops the run.
An Affleck duck? What does that mean?
38 on the clock. It's loose. It's
Kind of forcing it now.
half a minute remaining.
Yeah, the Bulls,
Barnett gets his 26th.
they made some mistakes with some of those players. Aldridge was a big one, trading him on draft day. Trying to think of what else. That might have been one of their biggest ones. Lil Dang played good for the Bulls. So did Gordon.
Releases. Pfizer gets the rebound.
I think they wasted their money in the Rose era on Carlos Boozer. They should have just started Taj Gibson and used the money on someone else.
The game is in the
Probably like a shooting guard that could score.
to 46.
Because Taj Gibson, he had a good, he could dunk. He could hit little jumpers. Good defense. Gugliotta. Yeah, Gugliotta was good. Eddie Robinson ended up player of the game with 10 points. Spread out. Artest, Curry, Robinson, Hoiberg. Good balance. Cut his hair with a spoon. What? Oh, man. All right, so played a couple games of NBA 2K2. This was one of my new pickups. Got a good deal at the Video Games Then and Now, $15.99. So if you see it for under 20, it's a good price. This is one of the rarer ones on the Dreamcast just because it was the last one. And it was on all the other systems. But overall, it's good. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily much better than playing it on the other systems. But it just gives you a feel for what the Dreamcast was capable of, playing the same games as GameCube and PS2. Yeah, I don't know about cutting your hair with a spoon. So there will be some type of stream tomorrow. Not sure what. Maybe some Tecmo Super Bowl, maybe something else. And it will be the last beer on the beer and game advent calendar. This one was cool. Armchair quarterback, copper lager, very good. Easy drink, Three Sheeps Brewing. I would recommend it. You have a good Christmas too, Riley. And LJC does not want to see those cards. He really doesn't. I don't think the other guys on the channel that pop up want to see those cards anymore. I don't know if it freaks them out or just don't like them, but I'll keep them off. Maybe I could put them in the Discord though. So if you guys join the Discord and you want to see some cards, I could show you. Yeah, I played a couple games, Alex. Sorry. But yeah, so I'll be back soon. And we'll be back on the next one. I didn't talk about the Flaming P on the side with my friend Pete's company. Link in the description below. He's got those portable fires in a tin. My daughter's telling me to get off the stream now. All right, I'll see you guys.